They come out of nowhere, forming where we least expect, and when they hit, they leave nothing in their path. Hurricanes, the most devastating forces of nature we know. But what do they have in common? What makes these meteorological monsters so destructive? Simple movement of warm water in the ocean can transform them into true machines of destruction. These storms start small, almost imperceptible. But with the heat of tropical waters, they feed and grow, gaining intensity until they reach catastrophic proportions. Once they hit a certain temperature, they release energy capable of destroying entire cities. Now imagine this: ocean temperatures are higher than ever. And with that, we're dealing with hurricanes that may be stronger and more frequent than anything we've ever seen. And this is not just theory. We're seeing more powerful hurricanes every year. If you think the worst is over, get ready, because the trends for 2025 are even more alarming. Let's understand what's happening, because the hurricanes we're seeing now are just the beginning. The future is even more terrifying. Research indicates that climate change has caused an increase in ocean temperatures, one of the main factors that intensify the strength of hurricanes. The warming of the waters promotes the evaporation of large amounts of water, which feeds these weather systems with more energy, making them stronger and faster. As a result, hurricane winds become more intense, rainfall more torrential, and coastal areas, which are already vulnerable, become even more susceptible to catastrophic flooding and coastal erosion. The increase in humidity in the air also exacerbates storms, as it provides additional fuel for the cloud and wind system. Additionally, sea levels have risen due to the melting of polar ice caps and the thermal expansion of water, which enhances the devastating effects of hurricanes. When a hurricane hits coastal areas, the sea level rises even more, causing high tides and flooding that can reach areas previously considered safe. Each year, we are witnessing more intense and more devastating hurricanes, with areas that were once out of the reach of these events now being affected. The economic impact of these storms is also growing, as the cities and regions most affected have to spend millions or billions of dollars to rebuild and adapt to new climate patterns. The trend is that by 2025, storms will become more violent and more frequent, affecting not only the United States, but also other coastal regions around the world. Climate data already shows that the number of Category 4 and 5 hurricanes has increased, and the rapid intensification cycle of storms has become more common. This means that in the near future, we will be challenged to deal with storms that grow faster and with even greater intensity than expected. We are entering a new climate scenario where prevention and preparation are not just important, but absolutely necessary for the survival of vulnerable populations. The forecasts for the last 4 months of 2025 indicate a very active season. NOAA predicts between 9 and 13 storms for this period, with up to 5 becoming hurricanes and 2 to 3 intensifying to Category 3 or higher. This means we must be especially prepared for stronger storms with a higher risk of damage in coastal and inland areas during the critical months of September, October, November, and December. With the increase in predictions of intense hurricanes, it is crucial that everyone, especially those living in coastal areas, knows how to properly prepare. Having an emergency kit, an evacuation plan, and of course, staying informed during hurricane season are essential steps. The forecast for the next 25 years suggests that hurricanes will continue to intensify, with a growing trend of stronger cyclones hitting the U.S. coastlines. Technology and weather forecasting will continue to improve, but preparation will be more important than ever. Although the forecasts for 2025 are concerning, the good news is that with proper preparation, we can minimize the impacts of these events. Stay alert for weather updates, follow the instructions from local authorities, and prepare your home and family for what's to come. The future of hurricanes is uncertain, but with science and action, we can face what lies ahead. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive more updates on hurricanes and natural disasters.